Alright guys, my name's Alex and normally I'd be saying good morning and welcome to my winter van life daily vlog. But I forgot to do that bit this morning and it's night time now. But still, welcome. Today guys, I'm going to talk to you all about the internet and how we use it, how we pay for it, the best deals, and depending on which country you're in and everything else. But first, finally our water's unfrozen today so I can have a shower and wash these beautiful locks. Not that we haven't not been showering, but when the water's frozen, a shower kind of involves a popcorn bucket and a boiled kettle. So today, first proper shower in a while. We've just run out of gas. So we need to go down to Tonon. The closest place to here now is like, it's about a half-hour drive to get gas. So I'm having a cold lunch, which is, what's in it, babe?
Red beans, cherry tomatoes, onion and radishes.
Right. So gas first down at Tonon, and then I'm going to talk to you about the internet.
Turn left onto Route 2 𝐕𝐚𝐧.
The car, it's the grown-up toys R Us. Oh, it's a pretty one. We're looking for some ski touring poles, but not having much luck yet. So we can hike up the mountain with Zeus. Poles. Sorted. This, guys, is my last meal for 40 hours. So guys, the day didn't really go as planned, but finally, internet. So when we first started this new lifestyle, the EU had pretty much just brought in the roam like at home rule, which looked initially like, the way it's written, it looks like whatever data plan you have at home, you get that abroad, anywhere in any EU country, and you don't have to pay any extra. It looks great on the outside, but then all the operators started putting fair usage policies on it, like limiting it to 15 gig, or you can only be out of the country for 40 days or even less. I think some providers are. When we first left the UK in 2017, went down to Spain, we thought we'd just be able to use our data like that. So we found Spain is actually one of the worst countries, the worst country we've been to in Europe to get a data SIM. So while we were there, we used a company called BNE, and I'll put a link down in the description for them. And they offer a wide variety of different contracts for people travelling the world, actually, not just the EU. But I mean, they're quite specific. You need to be generally a high data user for it to make any financial sense to you. But check it out anyway, see below. So anyway, your data, really, the best thing to do when you go into a new country is just go into the local phone shops and ask them. You can have a look on the internet, but French, Spanish websites. So I'll run through some countries that we've been to and the best deals we've got in those countries, right? So Portugal, the best provider for us was Vodafone, and they had a deal that was €15 for 30 gigabyte, but you had to use it within 15 days. For us, that's fine. We just get a new SIM card every 15 days, and that did us. Well, to be honest, I don't think that would now. Back then I weren't uploading so much and using so much data. Now we need like at least 100 gig a month. Italy, we found Wind was the best provider, and what was their deal? It was, in fact, I've still got the leaflet. Yeah, 30 giga for €20, which is alright. Next country. Next country we bought a SIM card in was Croatia, and in Croatia they had a really good deal actually, which was with, I've still got the leaflet, kept all these leaflets, T-Mobile, and that was €11 for 7 days of unlimited data. And by the way, the data on every single one of these was really fast. 4G. I could not complain about the data speeds of any of these providers at all. So yeah, €11. €11 unlimited, but only 7 days. But again, that's fine for us. In Greece, we couldn't actually find any good deals, so we reverted back to using the BNE SIM card, the one that I've linked in the description below. From Greece, we then moved up through Poland. Well, we moved to Poland through some other countries, which weren't in those countries long enough really to get a local SIM card. So again, we're using BNE all the way up through. Where did we go through? Hungary, Macedonia, or Slovakia, all those sort of places. So we just used BNE all the way through there, and then when we got to Poland, we got the Play SIM card. Play. Now this one was 19 zloty for 30 gig. 19 zloty is about £4. That's right, yeah. It's about £4, so like €5 or so, or less. But they also did a deal which was unlimited data. How did that work? There was an unlimited data deal with them, which I think it was like basically pay an extra 10 zloty. Yeah. It was like nothing. I don't know how they do it, but if you go to Poland, Play are definitely the people you want to be getting your SIM cards from. Then we move on to France. Now, France at first, I really struggled in France to find a SIM card, and this goes back to me talking about the websites and everything. I searched the internet like high and low to find a good SIM card deal in France, and it just seemed like it didn't exist. But then after a couple of weeks of being in 𝐬𝐧 here last year, I was speaking to some dude and he gave me some advice and said go to this place called Jolly Frank's, which is a convenience store, and as you go inside there's a little vending machine on the left, which sells SIM cards. So I went and checked it out. €20, 100 gig, renew it every 30 days. Banging. So if you are travelling through Europe, despite the however promising sound of the Roam Like at Home, no, what's it called? Not Roam Like at Home, what's it called? Roam Like at Home? Roam, what's it called? Surf Like at Home? No, Roam, no. Oh, it is called Roam Like at Home. Roam Like at Home. Okay. Yeah, despite how promising that sounds, it's really not. So you're going to need to pop into local shops and ask them for, you know, the SIM that best suits what you need. You might not be such a high data user, you might be a really high data user, but you know, in most countries in Europe there is a SIM card for you, and for the ones that there aren't, then we use the BNE SIM. Something I will really recommend is not to just use your phone with all these SIMs. Get a proper Wi-Fi router, hardwired in, and get an aerial onto your roof as well, because I've been in places where I've tested it, and on my phone, same provider and everything, I can't get any signal, but then with the Wi-Fi router and the aerial on the roof, I've had really fast 4G, so it's worth it. I think that's it. What else would you say about data? Of course, guys, more and more places have got free Wi-Fi as well these days. But I have found it to be quite a pain in a lot of countries, just the whole logging into it and everything else, and you keep getting knocked off it, and the speeds can be really slow in a lot of places. Pretty much unusable. If you're going to do any high bandwidth stuff, it's just, I'd forget about it. Okay, that's it. Enjoy your travels. Any questions on SIM cards, or if you've found any SIM cards yourselves that you think are better than these, I'd love to know about them. Okay, cheers guys. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ding my bell, because you won't even know if I've uploaded a video otherwise. Cheers guys, see you on the next one.